Geography lesson for you.
Cue map of South Carolina. All right. Well, what's up?
Well, so
Here
are
we
we
are.
rolling?
We're rolling.
Okay.
On today's episode of Tap and Talk, we have two handsome faces. I would like to welcome Pat Capay,
Howdy.
Pat Cooper,
Pat Cooper.
and the
None
one and only
other than the Joey Cirillo.
And the most important guest.
I think we would be remiss if we started this episode in any other form or fashion without acknowledging that both of these gentlemen are single and ready to mingle.
These
Look
are
at this
facts.
face.
These are facts.
Look at this face.
Look at this face. Look at this face.
All
That's
right,
what I'm
so
talking about.
we wanted to have Pat and Joey on. We have a special relationship with these guys. Of course, it's kind of cool to have guests on the show and kind of talk through stuff. But these two are especially important to us for both professional and personal reasons, and so we thought it'd be fun to kind of talk through that stuff.
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So, way back when, it was a dark and stormy night, and my mom and dad fell in love. I just don't really know how to transition to it. Like, all right, so
Just
here,
ask them. Like, okay, fellas, how did you guys get started? How did we meet you, Joe? How did we meet you, Pat? How did we get into this? Yeah. How did we get into this? Yeah.
Well,
How did we get into this?
in a condensed version, I dated a girl in college after Sean's brother dated that same girl
Awkward.
in college.
cue face shot of my brother.
Toby was the other guy.
Yeah. He dated her first. So when I dated her, naturally, him and I had, this
She
beef.
upgraded.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
Like, this
yep.
guy's a threat.
Yep.
And then we broke up, and we had a mutual friend back in Slippery Rock that said, why don't you guys just be friends? You're like the same person. And one night we kind of just like, all right, fine. We went to a party and just kind of hit it off, became really good buddies.
Like, how crazy is that? Like, seriously, that is odd. That
Very.
never happens that way.
Because I know my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both like crazy girls.
Yeah. I mean, but really
did.
good looking girls, though. I mean, she was pretty.
She was very pretty.
She was very pretty, I will say that. So, I mean, you both had good taste.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Right
Anyways,
on. Fast forward, okay.
Fast forward, I don't know, 8 years, something
Okay.
like that. I moved to Nashville. I'm a musician, play music,
Okay.
and
That's why you moved here.
yeah.
Okay.
that's why I
Cue
moved
shot
here.
of Joey playing guitar.
In that 8 years, I became really good friends with someone that knew Patrick and grew up with him. So when I moved here, that connection put me involved with Patrick, and we ended up living together and playing together and all that stuff. But during all that,
And the
after
rest
that,
is history.
I met you guys because Toby said, hey, you should meet my brother. They live in Nashville. And I was like, sure. So I actually went to your
Launch party.
launch party.
Yeah. That
at
was the first
Disc
time we
Insider.
met you. Yeah. 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Which
What-
honestly, it's crazy because Joe, I'm not joking. I'm speaking for both of us and our kids. I feel like you're a brother and that we've known you forever. So it's crazy. We've only known you 3 years.
Yeah.
And I love that. So we meet Joey at this launch party.
Oh, and not to mention, I like to think that I gave you your first big hitter client.
You actually, no, you didn't. You don't need to just think that. You actually did. That's the reality. You did.
Yep.
You're the one that pointed him out because Sean and I were like,
No idea.
no idea about anybody.
I had a little bit of an idea.
Hun. No, you didn't own
A
that.
little bit of an
You
idea.
did not freaking know crap.
Not
Nuh-uh.
superstitious, but a little
No,
stitious.
no,
Yeah,
no.
just a little.
Yeah, no, I
Let's-
totally remember that. And now we become good friends with them.
Yeah.
Kane and Smith.
Yeah.
Kane and Smith and his lovely wife, Christy.
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
All right, so we meet Joey. Joey comes to our launch party through a crazy set of circumstances and a ridiculous love triangle.
Yep.
Several years later, right, we asked Joey to be a part or help us out with the business, and he's really stepped in to do a ton of things for us, from everything from getting trucks ready to getting trucks where they need to go to serving. One of my favorite stories about Joe serving is he was at an event. It was a private event, and everybody kept coming up to him and mistaking him for Brett Young. Cue picture of Brett Young.
Nothing like Brett Young.
To include Brett Young's wife.
Yeah, his wife.
It was dark and there was a lot of people drinking.
Joe, just own it. Like, you're a good-looking guy. Brett Young is not bad on the eyes.
Single
Yeah,
ladies.
yeah.
I feel like there's a trend starting here. We're turning into those agenda people right now. Because I smell an agenda being brewed up. Right now.
Project Joe.
There's no
I
agenda.
disagree. I've heard nothing
No
but
agenda.
facts so far.
No agenda. We're
All right.
just literally stating facts.
This is
That's what
actually
I
So-
have.
agenda
this is
is-
a dating show.
No.
For all
no.
18.
Agenda is
Find
speak
love.
the truth.
For all 18 of our
no,
subscribers.
No, but can I just tell you something else? No, but can I tell you something else? Every event that Joe's worked, there are girls that come back and are like, hey, who is the server? Is he single? Funny you ask. He actually is. He actually is.
All right. Shifting gears.
Heard that.
So that's Joe. So Joe kind of segued into how he knew Pat and brought Pat onto the scene. Pat, talk a little bit about your background, because we didn't know you when we first met Joe 3 years ago.
That's right.
Well, once upon a time, my parents fell in love. No, I'm kidding. So, actually, they did, but I am from Georgia. I lived in Nashville for 8 years and then went home for a year and a half to just do a real hard reset, and came back in July of this year. And Joey introduced me to you guys because there's a lot going on and I need some friends.
Need some friend. Everyone needs a friend.
And some
Everybody
good
needs a
ones
friend.
at that.
That's
Good
right.
ones at that.
And, fast forward 3 months later, or whatever, however long it's been, it's family.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, we're a little family dynamic right
all
here.
the facets of family.
Yep.
Knucklehead side, the love side,
Yep.
funny side.
Kid side, business side, all sides.
It
The
became
good
family the first day when Pat thought that, he had to go to the bathroom, so he used the master bedroom bathroom because that was the best place to go, So the
Hey.
comfort was there from the beginning.
Hey,
Oh
they
my gosh,
said make
I
yourself
actually-
at home.
Hey, you know what? I
Yeah.
actually just went back there to go to the bathroom, and he's stinking standing in my. I'm like, bro, you scared the living tar out of me. What are you doing? Okay, this is the bathroom I use.
It's the only
Wash my
I'm
bathroom.
like,
hands.
okay.
Hey, they say make yourself at home. So
Yeah,
you know.
and they thoroughly
So I
do that,
did.
and I love it. We love it.
Lose
We love
weight.
it.
All right.
change
So,
the thing.
we skipped over a big step. Pat, you came to Nashville for what reason?
to pursue a music career, chasing that neon rainbow, as some would say.
That's right.
That's right.
That's
And,
right.
now we're trying to live
Yeah.
a
Cue neon
God-filled,
rainbow.
purposeful life. And if that's it, wonderful.
That's it.
And that's where we're at.
And
All
so,
right.
how do you and Joe know each other?
So through DJ, my lifelong friend, him and Joey became friends in Fort Mill, South Carolina. And then DJ said, my buddy Joey is a guitar player. He's looking to move to Nashville. You should meet him. So,
And now you two are really good buddies.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we live together,
Live together,
cook together,
do everything
do
together.
everything together.
Sweet little relationship.
In
Yeah.
fact, most people will never know this unless I say it, but about an hour ago, they were on their way to this episode
Correct.
from Athens, Georgia, and Fort Mill, South Carolina. Pat had a couple shows.
Charlotte.
Yep.
Okay, Charlotte.
Yeah. Geography lesson for you.
Cue map of South Carolina. All right, so Pat had a couple shows this weekend. Pat, how'd it go? We didn't talk too much.
Well, one was a show before the South Carolina Georgia football game, which was kind of a heartbreaker for my squad. They looked pretty good first half and did show up the second half. But then yesterday, Sunday, was actually sang worship at Life Point Church in Fort Mill, South Carolina.
All right.
Shared a little bit of my story, my testimony. So that was cool. And Joey played with me, and
Love that.
we had a great day. It was their 19th anniversary as a church, and it's great to be a part of that celebration. God's moving.
That's right, buddy. Love it.
So Joe and Pat have stepped in to help us, like I said at the beginning, professionally, but also personally. So while it may seem kind of natural that we would have guests on the episodes to kind of talk through what they do, the musical endeavors, the connections, you know, the love affairs and things like that, I think the biggest thing and the most unique thing about these two is that not only have they come in to help us out with the trucks and you know, getting things where it need to be, but they have also been such a huge and have had such a huge impact on our house and on our kids. So, you know, they're here probably four or five nights a week, doing everything from, you know, either just hanging, having dinner, helping watch the kids.
Playing soccer in the backyard.
They both attended Amara's homecoming, you know, little charade last week, which was super cool. So
Photography.
Yeah,
for
or
Mars,
her. Yeah, that's
game,
right. That's
homecoming
right.
As well.
that's right. Yeah, so these
We
dudes,
Yeah.
don't ask permission. We ask forgiveness.
That's right. Yeah.
these guys,
That's right.
these
There
guys
you
check a
go.
lot of boxes for us, and we're super thankful to have them in our life for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, you
Feels
should.
like family without having family here. Truly, it's a great thing.
Audible.
Doesn't he run like mine? Literally. I tell him, you literally run like mine. No, I don't. That's
Y'all
it
rolling
right
still?
there.
'Cause this needs to be in.
No, no, for real. Oh, good. Oh, no. Joe.
Hey, how are
Are
you,
you, Sean? Hey, how are you, Joe?
Give the people a little taste.
Soul, dude.
Give them a little
Soul,
taste.
dude. Let's go, Joe.
How you gonna play this with Curtis?
Joe, you
Mayfield
know
playing in
what?
the
You
back
freaking
over there?
put that crap to shame. Let's go. Let's get
go.
on with real music. This is garbage.
All right, figure it out.
Figure it out.
At Pat Cooper Music.
Yeah, give him a little taste.
Q
Come on, Koopy.
at Pat Cooper Music.
Come on, Koopy.
This
Serenade.
one's for you,
Serenade.
Joe.
You want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a couple people that I hold dear to. 3 or 4 I hold more than a few. For all the times I couldn't find the answer, stumbled through God without a clue. This one's for you. All right, taste.
Give me some of this.
It tasted good, right?
Let's
This one's
go.
for you, ladies.
Cut.
Let's go. Let's
Single
go.
and ready to mingle. Cheers.
This one's for
Cheers,
you.
boys.
We love you, boys. We love the mess out of you.